All right, so I hit you with a bunch of Arby's reviews, I don't know, a week or so ago, but I got one more for you. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. Pork rib, not beef rib. I think I did the beef rib sandwich from Arby's a while ago. I don't know, a couple years ago. But a pork rib sandwich. You might have seen my Smoke Mountain review that I did about a week ago that had the pork rib and brisket and a bunch of other things on it that they labeled the Smoke Mountain. So I knew I had to go back to just try the pork rib sandwich by itself, because that Smoke Mountain was pork rib with the brisket, the onion straws, and everything else that comes on this sandwich, but it had the brisket as well. So let's get up close and personal with the pork rib sandwich, brand new from Arby's. Here we go. All right, check it out right there. A sweet and smoky barbecue sauce has the fried crispy onion strings there, right there in the center. You see it up close and personal. That is the pork rib. There's a bunch of the pork rib meat inside the sandwich. Got another pork rib sticking out right there. Gonna have the smoked Gouda cheese, and I believe that is mayonnaise. And it looks like they took, I don't know, Burger King's way of doing things and just loaded up the sauce right there. But I'm pretty sure this is mayo. Mayo. I was kind of hoping it was horsey sauce. I do have some horsey sauce along with some Arby sauce that I probably will add to this, but let's not waste any time. If you missed my Smoke Mountain review, I will have that down below and probably in the end card at the end of this video. But like I said, it's basically this sandwich with brisket added. You can't go wrong. I mean, brisket along with some nice tender pork ribs. So let's take a look one more time. Upside down. The more you turn me, inside out and round. Here we go. Pork rib over at Arby's. I think I might have come across a test market for this because I'm not sure anyone else in the country has this, but let's give it a shot. All right, so yeah, that's pork rib is as tender as I remember from the Smoke Mountain. Check it out right there. We have a little cross section for you. Has a nice little star-crossed brioche bun action. Soft and nice fluffiness to it. Kind of a perfect vessel to hold this sandwich. I will admit, in my hand, this doesn't seem as large, as intimidating as the Smoke Mountain did, and I realize it has one less meat on it, but something about this is small. I think this was $5.69. You're paying for that premium pork rib. I get that, but let's take one of these ribs right out of here and give you a close-up. Check that out. Yeah, it's tender. Kind of has the kind of the fat, rivers of fat running through it, and I love that. Let's give you one more look right there. Check it out. Again, I do enjoy the flavor of this. I do enjoy the flavor of the barbecue sauce, sweet and smoky. I do think they put a little too much mayonnaise on this sandwich. It kind of overwhelmed that first bite, but I'm gonna go right into this quadrant right there. I love quadrant. I love the word. I just love using quadrant. No one uses that word anymore, but second bite. All right, a little head adjustment on that. I'll give you one more cross section. We're going to give it a rating. Plenty of the pork rib on this sandwich. It does justify the $5.69 price tag, even though, like I said, this sandwich seems a little small. The onion rings on top of it, mixing with that barbecue sauce and the tender pork rib meat. I enjoy this. And you know Arby's, they say they got the meats. They love saying it. They love pounding it into your skull, into your brain. If you want the meats, go to Arby's. But yeah, it's a decent sandwich. Like I said, seems just a little bit small. Hot cross buns right there. But I don't know. Let's give it a rating. So on a scale of 1 to 100, with 1 meaning don't even waste your money, and 100 being the promised land of, I'm going to give the pork rib sandwich from Arby's a rating of decent, a little too much mayonnaise, and kind of small in size. Breaking this all down, that is a solid 80, 2. I think I missed the brisket. I love Arby's brisket, so just the pork alone. And again, just to let you know, I'm not a huge fan of pork. Not that way. I love shredded pork, but like a pork chop, something about a pork chop. If anyone out there thinks they can make me a pork chop and I'm going to like it, you got your hands full, because I've had many, and most of the time I just say no to the pork chop. So that's very similar. Even though it was tender, I enjoyed it, and that's the rating. So there you go, another review in the books. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please do not forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media, getting the word of my channel out to the masses. In closing, pork rib. All right, bonus footage. What's the best thing to wash down a pork rib sandwich? Cocoa Mocha Latte. Dunkin'. Probably not.